I have to apologize, okay? I promised I wouldn't do it, but here we are again, okay? I did it. I wore the hideous jacket again, okay? It's still the same jacket. It's still just as hideous as last time, but I had to do it. I had to make sure I have your attention because what I'm gonna share with you in this video is, in my opinion, the one single most important thing that will differentiate you from copywriters who might be leagues ahead of you and will be the reason why you will sign clients and they will not.
You serious?
And yes, before we get to that, let's address the elephant in the room. You may have noticed a distinct lack of bookshelf in the background. That is because the moment has come, the day has arrived. Here we are. I am in my brand new apartment. Been talking about moving here for months and it's finally happened. So, absolutely stoked to be here. And when I moved to the apartment, I'm going to tell you a story about moving into this place that was basically the inspiration for this entire video. So whilst this place is absolutely stunning, it's fucking gorgeous. I absolutely love it. We have the ocean views right there in front of me, which I can't see at night. We have Pacific Fair, my favorite mall in the Southern Hemisphere, a 5-minute walk down that way. We have my gym, restaurant precinct, 5-minute walk that way. I have not needed to use my car in 2 weeks, okay? It is just, it's prime, central, perfect location, Lux AF. It's a gorgeous place, okay? I'll be honest. Now, I'm not just telling you this to flex on you. There is a very important reason why I'm actually sharing this, okay? Because to get this apartment where I'm now living, I literally had to call, text, and email the real estate agent every single day for 6 days, okay? Just to get an inspection, okay? Not even to get approved or anything like that, like literally just to come and see the fucking place. And judging from the cars downstairs in the parking lot, I am willing to bet there are some people in this building who make a hell of a lot more money than I do, right? So I actually kind of feel poor living here, which is good from an environmental or leveling up standpoint. But my point is, there are tons of people who, let's be real, would be a lot better tenants probably than I would have been, okay? They're probably more financially qualified, okay? They work a safe, stable, secure job. They, probably have a partner, kids, family, they're a bit more stable, probably send it a little bit less than I do, okay? Generally better tenants. Yet, I'm the one who's living in this place and other people aren't, right? Simply for the sole reason that I followed up for 6 days and no one else did. Okay, in fact, actually 2 other people did, but I managed to beat them in the application process. But the point is, there are dozens of people who would have requested an inspection for this place, or even hundreds of people in this crazy ass market that we're in at the moment who would have, just simply requested an inspection, never heard back, called it a day, and then just moved on, right? And it's exactly the same thing with your freelancing career, okay? There are copywriters out there right now, this exact very moment, who are stealing your clients. Okay, these are copywriters who are nowhere near as talented, experienced, and frankly handsome as you are. Okay, you're a very handsome individual. Just wanted to let you know that in case no one's told you recently. But they're working with your clients, and I'm not gonna let that fly. Okay, I'm not happy with that. That's not okay with me. Simply because they followed up more times than you. Now, of course, is that the only reason? No, there's probably more to it than that, but it's a big reason, okay? It's a pretty well-known fact that something like 80% of all sales in every single industry happen not in the first point of contact, but at some point in the follow-up. Generally, people need about 8 touch points before they buy anything from you, right? Think about it. Why do companies like McDonald's and Coca-Cola still run ads? Why do they have billboards? Like, fucking everyone knows who McDonald's is, right? Why do they still advertise? It's for that exact reason, okay? It's top of mind awareness. The more touch points you have from a brand, aka various forms of follow-ups, the more likely you are to buy from them, okay? They're gonna be the first ones who come to your mind whenever you're looking to buy something or solve a specific problem. And most freelancers, maybe even you watching this right now, royally fuck this part up of the sales process. But 80%, all right, you wanna talk 80-20? That is the 80. Or the 20, or whatever the fuck, however you want to look at it, right? But it is the needle mover that is so much more important than so many other things you're probably focused on that just don't matter. Meaning, if you were to follow up versus someone who doesn't follow up, that is quite literally 5 times higher chance of signing the client than by not following up. Okay, you are literally shooting yourself in the foot so hard by not following up.
Oh, damn it! Oh my God, that hurts!
Now, at this point, you might be thinking, yeah, Of course I follow up, Sean. Yeah, I send an email, they don't reply. I always follow up like a week later. I'm like, let me know. No. All right, that's not gonna cut the mustard.
Nope.
You see, my friend, not all follow-up is created equal, okay? There is essentially two types of follow-up, right? There is the type of follow-up that you might be doing right now, which is frankly super fucking annoying and doesn't work, okay? So it's the type of follow-up most people do where they're just like, hey Sam, it's me again, just making sure you got this. Still there? Still with me? Sam? Sam? Just checking in, bro. Seem to have vanished there, Sam. You've abandoned me. Just like my dad. Sorry, just need a minute.
Oh my god.
And then there's the second type of follow-up, which is follow-up that actually works to get replies and to book calls, okay? Now, when it comes to doing follow-up correctly, so little people know how to actually do this. It blows my mind. I'm gonna tell you right now, okay? There are two key components when it comes to successfully following up. Playful persistence and leading with value, okay? You have to always bring something new to the table when you are following up, right? If you do follow up with, it's still there, just checking in, that kind of thing's great. I mean, you can do that once or twice, right? Just to make sure they got the email, because oftentimes people are just busy, they might have missed it. So for your first follow up, I would just do something very basic, very simple like that. But we don't want to be doing that 8 times, okay? At that point, you're just pestering them, really.
Nope.
You always have to come from this mentality of how can I bring something new to the table? So maybe your first email was an email about their welcome sequence, all right? So, by the way, pro tip, if you are cold emailing, cold DMing to your clients, don't just say you're an email copywriter or a list manager or, a Facebook, media buyer or whatever it is. You always want to pitch a very specific service, okay? So think welcome emails, abandoned cart emails, get them out of promo tab and into primary, right? These specific aspects, elements, or downsells, as my friend Lucas calls them, of your main service. That's the type of stuff that's really going to hook your prospect's attention and make them want to get on the phone. So when you're following up, okay, let's say your first email to them was something on the lines of following my clients on command DM cheat sheet. Okay, so it might have been like, hey Sam, hope you're doing well, dude. I've been following you for a little while. It looks like you're absolutely crushing it. I've heard really great things about you from your friend Shannon as well. So, it seems like you're the real deal. You probably have no idea who I am. My name's Sean. I am an email copywriter. I work with fitness coaches just like you and help them double their sales from their welcome email sequences. Just like we've done for this person, and this person. Now, I actually signed up to your list the other day and I noticed you said, only one welcome email and not like a whole sequence. Like I was just wondering if there's a reason for that. So, I don't normally do this. Normally I charge like at least $1,000 for this, but had some spare time in my hands. I love what you're about. So I actually went ahead and just wrote you a whole new welcome sequence. So you're welcome to use that, test it. I think based on my experience, it's going to perform better than your current one. So just give it a shot. Let me know how it goes. All I ask for is just a testimonial and a referral. If it does make more sales than the one that you're currently using. So if you wanted to chat about getting that set up for you, just let me know and I'll send you through my Calendly link and we can book a quick 10-minute chat for sometime next week. Sean. Right, great. That's a great cold email, right? They'll probably get a reply, probably get an open, great offer. So if you to follow up with something like that, rather than just being like, hey man, just wondering if you got a chance to go through the samples. Hey man, it's me again. Hey, just following up. Come with a different angle, okay? So maybe the whole welcome email sequence thing doesn't work, doesn't hook them. Try something else, right? You could send like the bad news email, right? You could be like, Sam, I hate to be the bearer of bad news here, okay? Don't shoot the messenger. But there I was, right? I was taking my morning shit on Tuesday morning. I opened up Gmail on my phone. I accidentally swiped into the promotions tab, which I haven't been there for like a year. It's disgusting. And oh my God, like my heart just sunk because I looked at my screen and staring back at me was your name, Sam. Your name in the promotions tab where it doesn't belong. Okay, I will not stand for that. I will not let that happen. I wanted to let you know about that, Sam, because if it's going to my promotions tab, chances are it's probably also going to everyone else's promotions tab, and that is a big, big problem because it means not only are you not making as much money as you should be from emails, only half as much, okay, but it means you are only one slip up away from going into the unholy, ungodly, disgusting category of email, also known as spam. Okay, we obviously don't want that. So good news is there is hope. Okay, not all hope is lost, Sam. Luckily, this is exactly what I do. I help fitness coaches just like you get out of promo into primary where they belong. So your emails not only get the love that they deserve, but they typically get twice as many opens, which means twice as many sales. And even better, it is literally something that can be fixed in like 5 or 10 minutes. So if you got any time free on Thursday, I have a couple hours free. Let's tee up a time to chat and I can walk you through how exactly to get out of promo and into primary. If you want my help setting it up for you, we can talk about that. If at the end of the call you want to tell me like, Sean, fuck off, I'm not interested, Totally fine. I'm still going to walk you through how to do it anyway. Boom. There's another follow-up, okay? Came with a different angle. Okay, there's so many different angles and elements you can come from. Literally fire up Loom. Even within the promo tab thing, there's like 2 different angles you could go for. You can go for the opportunity angle, where it's like, hey, if we were to get you out of promotions and into primary, you could double your open rates, double your sales. Okay, that's probably at least an extra 10, 20 grand a month every month for you, Sam. What would you do with an extra 10 grand a month, Sam? Would you go to Bali or Thailand first? Okay, would you lease the Audi R8 or maybe the Aventador Ultimate? It's a pretty nice car as well, right? The opportunity angle, or we have like the threat angle, where it's like the, hey dude, I don't mean to be the Grim Reaper here, but you know, if you keep hitting that promo tab for long enough, you're probably gonna wind up in spam, right? So it's kind of like even that, it's like 2 sides of the same coin, 2 different angles. You know, some people are more motivated by the carrot, other people more motivated by the stick. Different angles you could try. Another one, a different angle, right? Fire up Loom, record a video for them. You know, and just break down and critique one of their emails, funnels, sales pages, landing page, something, okay? Like bring up their sales page and you'd be like, Sam, what's up, dude? It's me again. Have you missed me? Me too. So, dude, so I noticed you're promoting the XYZ Big Dick Accelerator program right now. I think it's a fantastic offer. You really caught me with that subject line. And the headline, I think it's really, really solid. There's just a couple things here that I noticed that I think if we were to tweak them, you know, if we were to make this call to action button orange instead of pink, you know, if we were to take this testimonial, put it there, change this call to action to say this, you know, to add a bit more scarcity, and then maybe just like tweak the wording in your guarantee this way. I'm pretty confident just from those changes, we could probably see a 10% boost in conversions for you. By the way, Sam, that's only like 10% of what I do. I have so many more ideas for you that I think would really help explode your offer and your business. So if you have a couple minutes free on Friday to chat, I'd love to see up a time. Let's talk about how I can help you. And yeah, we can take it from there. Sean. Boom. Another one. Can you see how that's just a little smidge better than, hey, it's me again. Hey, Sam. Hey, just following up. Hey, just checking in. Like literally who out of those 2 people do you think Sam is going to reply to? If Sam was real. Not even close, right? So just always bringing new ideas and angles to the table is going to differentiate you so much further ahead, if that's even English, than other, you know, freelance copywriters and other people who are trying to get your same clients, okay? So that's the biggest component of cold outreach. And the other one that I mentioned before is just being playfully persistent, right? And frankly, that just comes down to being fun, unique, interesting, and different. Because at the end of the day, I mean, you could talk until the cows come home about how good of a copywriter you are, about how engaging your writing is, you know, about how much charm and personality you have in your writing. But it's like, everyone says that. Like, don't just tell me how good you are, show me, right? Show me in your writing that you are all those things that you say you are. And really just don't be afraid to inject a ton of personality into your follow-ups, into your cold outreach emails. You know, if someone doesn't reply, you know, rather than just like trying to sweep that one under the rug, like make a joke about it, right? Call it out, right? They don't reply on email after maybe a few follow-ups. Hit them up on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook. You know, crack a joke. You could say like, hey, Sam, it's me again. It's your old buddy, Sean. I noticed you didn't reply on email, so here I am again. I'm going to give it another try on Instagram. Wish me luck, okay? Hopefully this time I'll get a reply. I'll let you know how I go, right? And you kind of like, you know, you break the 4th wall, as they call it in acting, right? And you kind of call it out, make a joke about it. And then you go into the offer, the angle, right? Try something else, okay? You know, crack another joke, right? You could be like, dude, opened my inbox this morning and not going to lie, that one hit me pretty hard, okay? When I saw those 4 dreaded letters, READ, left on red. Yeah, that broke me. I'll confess, okay, I only cried for 20 minutes instead of the normal, you know, like 45 minutes, but yeah, that cut me pretty deep, dudes. You know, is there spinach in my teeth? Do I smell bad? If I do, please let me know. You know, I'll go away with my tail between my legs. But if you are still looking to fix your email deliverability, I do still have room on my client roster for one more client, and I'm more than confident that we can do that for you. So just let me know when you're free for a call. We'll jump on in 10 minutes and I'll walk you through how it's gonna work. Boom! Another funny playful follow-up, right? Picture of you fucking smashing your head on the table and you're, hey Sam, I've emailed you 6 times, you know, I hope I'm not causing you to do this, right? That one, I got that idea from John Buchan, right? But there's just so much you can do, aside from like the generic boring, like, hey man, just following this up, you know what I mean? So keep those 2 components in mind. You, my friend, will not go wrong with your follow-ups. I absolutely guarantee you, okay, guarantee you, you'll book 5 times more calls if you follow up correctly in the ways that I just said, with value and new angles, new ideas, and being playfully persistent, and injecting your personality, a bit of humor, a bit of charm in there, than people who do not follow up, okay? That is 5 times more calls booked. That is 5 times more clients. That is 5 times more money in your bank account at the end of every single month, okay? And you know what that means? That means 5 times more trips to Bali.
I feel so alive!
Or Croatia, which I am going to be flying to in 2 weeks to play Ultra Music Festival Europe Beachville. Very, very fucking excited about that. That's been basically a life goal for like 5 years. So I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be a lot of fun. So if you are in Croatia or Europe, hit me up, let me know. We'll have a drink together or something like that. You can tell me all about how this video right here helped you sign your next client, which is what I do day in, day out. It's my life's work. I live and breathe this stuff. Try to deliver it all to you in a concise and helpful, useful manner so you can take action on this and go and sign clients and make your boy proud, right? Make your boy proud. So on that note, it's like 11 p.m. and I'm gonna go cook some dinner. I got nothing else. Like, subscribe, all that good shit. And I'll see your handsome self in the next video.